We're getting breaking news about a red alert that has been sounded in Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab after the kidnapping and subsequent release of the Superintendent of Police of Gurdaspur. And we do believe that all army camps, also along with army schools and vital installations, power stations and all police stations in the area have been put on alert on the Jammu-Pathankot National Highway. This is the latest bit of news that we're getting in. Police sources have said last night at about 10:30 in the night, the superintendent Salvinder Singh and his jeweler friend were stopped by 4 to 5 suspected terrorists in the Pathankot district in Punjab, and these suspected terrorists were in combat attire. The SP and his friend were beaten up by these terrorists who had gathered around them, and then they were left at about 3 in the morning today near Pathankot in a condition where both of them had sustained some serious injuries. Their vehicle was recovered at about 11 in the morning today. That's the latest bit of news that we have right now. Let's go straight to our correspondent for more on this. Ashwini, just give us a little bit more details about the superintendent of police and his friend who were kidnapped by these so-called suspected terrorists. Who were these people? What are the police saying?
Yes, Avantika, the red alert has been sounded in Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir area, particularly in the border district of Kathua and the district Gurdaspur and Bamial area, because last night SP headquarters Gurdaspur, Salvinder Singh and his jeweler friend, they were in the Bamial area, and 4 to 5 suspected terrorists, they kidnapped them, they were beaten, and later on early in the morning around 3 a.m. they were released, and they were so shocked that they 4 to 5 the suspected terrorists, they were in the combatants of army, and they had beaten them, and later on when the Punjab police was searching the area, they got one Innova vehicle. It was hit with the tree, and the driver of the vehicle his throat was cut by these people. But the suspected terrorists, they took their both mobile cell phones from them, and now they have called the Pakistan also today, and they told them they are in the Pathankot area near the army camp, and they are on the operation, and wherever they will get the time, they will go for a strike. So alert has been sounded in particularly the army school, army camps, police station and other areas, that there may be a suicidal attack from the Pakistani terrorists. Since Punjab police, they are searching the area around the Bamial area, because there was target was, last time also there was target was Bamial and Gurdaspur area. So these are the areas where they are just checking the area from where they have crossed and where they have taken the shelter for a time.
And this is a new form of terror that these militants are unleashing, isn't it, Ashwini? This is reminding me of, the Gurdaspur attack, when those 3 gunmen dressed in army uniforms opened fire on a bus and then attacked the Dinanagar police station. And here also, I believe that these suspected terrorists, they were dressed in an army attire. They were dressed in combat attire, in fact, when they surrounded the superintendent of police.
Yeah, this Gurdaspur area, the same place from where they had crossed last time, that there were 3 terrorists, but this time the police and the police, SP police and his friend, they told them they were in 4 to 5 people with the guns and with the combat dress, and they were shocked, and they were beaten by and later on they left early in the morning at 3 a.m. And this is the same operation like last year they attacked Dinanagar area in Gurdaspur district, and a number of people were killed there when they attacked the police station Dinanagar. And that time also there was a information that they had crossed from the Bamial area. Bamial area is touching our Kathua district of Jammu, and there is an international border, and the whole area has been sealed. The alert has been sounded all along Gurdaspur, Bamial and the Kathua area also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And as we are speaking to you, Ashwini, we are getting in also an image there, a photograph of the superintendent of police who was roughed up by these suspected terrorists and left them, him along with his jeweler friend in an injured condition. And this happened, in fact, yesterday, and both of them were let off at 3 early in the morning. Very quickly, Ashwini, what really are the police saying about these suspected militants. Do they have any information as to how many, terrorists were involved in this? Has the superintendent of police, been able to give a statement and give details about his abductors?
Yeah, Avantika, the Punjab Police and the Central Intelligence Agency, they are taking lead from the Superintendent of Police, because yesterday was 31st December. They must be enjoying with a friend along the Bamyal area. It was his area in Punjab area, and they were kidnapped from the Bamyal area. Bamyal area is a very crucial area, and that is a sneaking point from the international border, and they can come to Pathankot or they can come to Kathua district or Jammu also. So this is a place where they have a crossing point, and they are taking the clue from the SP Salvinder Singh that from where they have been kidnapped and where they have left them, and how the Innova vehicle was recovered when it was hit by with the tree, and the driver's throat was cut. Yeah.
All right, Ashwini, just stay with us. We are also joined by India Today's Shiv Arur for more on this. Shiv, if you could just give us more details. What are you hearing from the Indian Army? Because the information that we have is that all army camps, including army schools and vital installations, have also been put on high alert following this incident.
Absolutely. There are statewide alerts both in Jammu and Kashmir as well as in Punjab, Avantika, at this point of time following this particular incident. Remember, just a couple of days ago, India Today had reported how 15 to 20 Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists may have actually infiltrated from across the border or the line of control into India with a specific intention to mount certain strikes, either on New Year or around New Year. So that threat is currently prevalent already in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, these 5 terrorists who apparently abducted the Gurdaspur superintendent of police, Salvinder Singh, for about 5 hours and then released him. His driver's throat was slit and Innova has been recovered. It's still too early to actually put 2 and 2 together, but there is a huge alarm over whether these could be the very same terrorists that the Intelligence Bureau had actually warned about 2-3 days ago, that India Today had actually reported.
Right.
The fact is, at this point of time, those terrorists that the Intelligence Bureau had released an alert about, it was understood that they were going to be targeting Prime Minister Modi, Parliament, Army headquarters, nuclear installations. Now, are these those same terrorists? Well, there's reason to believe that they are Pakistani, because reports on the ground suggest that they made a call to their handlers from the phone that they were able to recover once they abducted Superintendent of Police Salvinder Singh. So this is definitely a very, very serious alarm on the first day of the new year. It is being treated as a terror incident at this point of time, and most importantly, those 5 men are still at large.
Absolutely. Shiv Arur and Ashwini, thank you both for joining us and getting us all the updates and information about that red alert that has been sounded in Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab following the abduction and release of a superintendent of police.